Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Knowledgeable video series. So before we begin with our awesome course, the first thing which is like a prerequisite is to set up our own labs. Since this is a AWS specific course, as you might have expected, the very first thing that is expected from all of us is to have a AWS account. Only and only after we have a AWS account, we can go ahead and begin the course. So just to revise, AWS provides free tier account, and this free tier account allows us to use various AWS services under a specific limited usage for free for up to 1 year. So whatever practicals that we will be doing under the free tier. Even I'll be using free tier, and whatever things that we'll do, we'll make sure that most of the things are within the limit. So this is the URL where it's aws.amazon.com/free, where you have the free tier related information. So there are various services which Amazon offers for free, like EC2 is 750 hours per month. You have QuickSight of 1 GB, you have Amazon S3 storage of up to 5 GB, you have Lambda, and if you go to various other tabs, you will get more information related to various services and its free tier usage. So whenever you experiment things in AWS, make sure that you fall under this free tier. Otherwise, you will have to pay for the additional amount. Perfect. So now that we know about free tier, what we can do is we can go ahead and click on create a free account. So let me actually open up the new tab so that it does not work with our existing cookies. So let me click on create a free account. Perfect. So now you see it is asking for various credentials. The reason why it did not work earlier because I already have an account, and just for demo purpose, we'll look into how we can create. So the first thing that we need to do is we have to put our email address, password, and whatever account name that we would like to give. Let me put as some random name, seal@kplabs.in. I don't really have any email address. However, I'll not be registering now. So I'll just show you the process on how to do it. I'll put it as KP Labs. I'll click on continue. Now, the next thing that you need to do is you have to select the account type, whether it's a professional one or a personal. Since we are using this for a training, we'll be using the personal one. So once you click on personal and you create the account and you click on continue, the next thing that is will be expected from you will to put the billing related data. So you'll have to put the debit card and the credit card information. So from what I have seen, debit card generally does not work a lot of times, so I prefer to put credit card. So if you have credit card, you can try it out, and if you do not have a credit card, then debit card is something that you have to work around with. So once your account is created, you will get an email, something similar to this, saying that your AWS account is ready, get started now. So you can get started by click on the AWS Management Console, and when you click on AWS Management Console, it will basically log you in. So let me show you on what do I mean by that. So when you type AWS Management Console in Google, it will actually redirect you to the page. Let's see. So it will redirect you to the username and password page. So you put your email address over here as a username, and the password will be the one that you had set during the sign up screen. So once you are signed up, we can then go ahead and work with our practical labs. So if you have not done this, go ahead and sign up for free tier, and we can begin with the next lecture. Thanks for watching.